Hi friends, welcome to Sudha Learning Hub. You are with me, Shadashiv Rao. Today's session we are going to learn the introduction of JDBC programming language and where it is used, what is the JDBC and what are the components are available in the JDBC and what about the architecture of a JDBC. Next, JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity, which is a standard Java API for the database independent connectivity between the Java programming language and a wide range of databases. JDBC is an open specification given by the Sun Microsystems having a rule and guidelines to develop a JDBC drivers. JDBC drivers is a bridge software between a Java application and a database software. It converts a Java calls to a database calls and vice versa. The above JDBC applications are a two-tier applications. If you see this is the JDBC architecture. This JDBC applications are the two-tier applications. The two layers of these two-tier applications can be they're either in the same computer or in two different computers. Each JDBC driver is a specific to one of the database software. We can get the JDBC drivers from the three parties. The first one is from Sun Microsystems, and the second one is from database vendors, and the third one is from third party vendors. It is recommended to use a database vendors supplied JDBC drivers. Non-Java applications uses ODBC drivers to interact with the Java database softwares. Every ODBC drivers is a specific to an one database softwares. This is the ODBC driver architecture. What is the ODBC? What is an ODBC? Open Database Connectivity. ODBC is an open specifications given by the X Open company that contains a set of rules and guidelines to develop a ODBC drivers for the different database softwares. Next, I'm going to discuss when all other software technologies are using ODBC drivers, why Java application needs to an exclusive JDBC drivers to interact with the database softwares. ODBC drivers are given database and ODBC specification. This specifications is designed in the C language using the pointer supports. Since Java doesn't support the pointers, the Java application needs to exclusive Java-based JDBC drivers to interact with the database softwares. Every specification contains an API represents a rules and the guidelines. In the Java, the abstract methods of a Java API interfaces and the abstract classes represent the rules, whereas the concrete methods of a API abstract classes and concrete classes represents the guidelines. The JDBC specifications related API comes in the form of a java.sql and java x.sql packages. In Java.SQL packages contains a classes and interfaces, and Java X.SQL contains also packages and interfaces, and Java X.SQL packages contains row set events and concurrent events classes available, and also data source and row set listener interfaces are available. Remaining all are available in java.sql package. In the java.sql package, driver manager, date, types and times classes available, and coming to the interfaces, connection interface and result set interface and statement, prepared statement and callable statement interfaces, as well as driver and result set metadata interfaces are available in java.sql package. The given JDBC API packages a concrete methods of an abstract concrete classes represents a guidelines to develop a JDBC drivers, whereas the abstract methods of interfaces and abstract classes represents a rules to develop a JDBC drivers. The vendor company implements these rules and follows these guidelines while developing a JDBC drivers for each database softwares. Implementations of all the interfaces that are given in the packages of Java JDBC API is not the responsibility of the programmers, is it is to responsibility of the vendor company who's given the JDBC drivers to that market. Each JDBC driver is a set of a classes implementing the various interfaces of a JDBC API packages. While defining a methods of these interfaces, the classes contains a logic to interact with the specific database softwares. Since all the JDBC drivers for different database softwares coming from a different vendors are given a based on a common JDBC specifications, rules and a guidelines given by the Sun Microsystem. The way we work with all these JDBC drivers in our Java applications to interact with a database softwares in a is going to be a much similar. Next, I am going to discuss about this is regarding what is a JDBC. JDBC is a standard Java database connectivity, which is a standard Java API and a database independence connectivity between a Java programming languages and wide range of databases. Why you need the JDBC? Before JDBC, ODBC API was the database API to connect and execute the query with the database. But ODBC API uses the ODBC drivers, which is written in C languages. That's why Java has defined its own API, JDBC API, that uses a JDBC drivers written in a Java languages. If you are going to the other languages, we need those guys are need to use the ODBC API to interact with the databases and other databases. Next, JDBC architecture. Java database connectivity architecture is an API specifies interfaces for the accessible relational databases. JDBC helps to connect with the database, sends the queries and updates to the database and retrieves and the process the result obtained from the database queries. JDBC is a core part of the Java platform and is an API specifications developed by the Sun Microsystems. The JDBC architecture supports a two-tier and a three-tier processing models as for accessing a databases. If you see here, this architecture refers to this is the Java application. The Java application is used to write the code by using the JDBC API. The JDBC API contains the JDBC manager. The JDBC manager is interact with the particular database by using the JDBC that particular vendor JDBC driver. If you go with the Oracle JDBC vendor, Oracle JDBC driver, the JDBC driver manager is contact with the JDBC driver of that particular Oracle database JDBC driver and interact with the Oracle database and insert and delete or remove the it does the code operations on that particular database. Like this, it applicable in all the databases whatever is available in that all the databases. Next, I'm going to discuss about a sample code to understand the JDBC specifications and the JDBC driver implementations and utilizing the JDBC drivers from the Java applications. Now I can show it that one how it is. Now I am creating a simple class my connect dot my connect dot Java. I'm creating a sorry, it's a simple interface my connect dot Java. Public interface my connect. In this my connect I am giving a one method public void get connection. It's a rule. Assume this is a JDBC specification. Assume this my connect is the interface. This is the one is the JDBC specifications. Now assume Now JDBC drivers for the Oracle. For example, JDBC vendor creating a Oracle is giving an implementations for that public class Oracle Connect implements my connect. In this, I'm giving the implementations for that get connection. For example, this is for implementations of a Oracle vendor. For example, I am implementing one more vendor. For example, I'm implementing for MySQL. This is for example MySQL. MySQL also given her own implementations and their own implementations. Now we can use these implementations and developing a applications by using activating the JDBC driver for the Oracle. If you want to which particular vendor we can get the connection from particular that vendor. In the above sample code, if you see this above sample code, applications are using the two different JDBC drivers is much as a similar manner to interact with the two different database softwares. Generally, vendor companies supplies the JDBC drivers in the form of a jar files. To get the source code from compiled code, use the Java decompiler. For example, if you using the DJ decompiler, it's separate installations for that. It converts a compiled class files into a Java files. Even though every JDBC driver software contains a lots of classes, but the JDBC driver will be identified through its driver class name. The Java class that implements java.sql.driver interface directly or indirectly is called as a JDBC driver class. To activate the JDBC driver from our Java applications, we need to work with a driver class name of the JDBC driver. JDK software gives one built-in JDBC driver. Its driver class name is called sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc ODBC driver. The sun is given one class is called sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc ODBC driver. The sun is given jdbc.odbc driver, jdbc ODBC driver. This is sun.jdbc.odbc is the package name and JDBC ODBC driver is a driver class implementing java.sql.driver interface. Oracle database software gives a one built-in JDBC driver. It is a driver class name is called oracle.jdbc.oracle driver. It is the built-in driver. Built-in JDBC driver. And also Oracle given Oracle is also given one driver that is called oracle.jdbc.driver.oracle driver. The Oracle is given this driver. We can expect the ODBC drivers based on the ODBC specifications from the three parties. That is from XOpen company is given for JDBC specific ODBC drivers based on ODBC specifications and also by DB vendors, and we can expect from third party vendors are also ODBC drivers. The Windows XP OS installations given us to a multiple ODBC drivers. Every ODBC driver is identified through its DNS. Next, I'm going to discuss about what are the common JDBC components. Now, the JDBC API provides the following interfaces and classes. These are the common components. The first one is a driver manager. This class manages a list of database drivers, and the second one is the driver. This interface handles the communications with the database service. And the third one is connection. This interface with all the methods of a contacting a database, and next one is a statement interface. This interface you use an objects to created from this interface to submit the SQL statements to a database. The next one is result set. These objects holds the data retrieved from the database after you can execute the SQL query using the statement object. The next one is SQL exception. This class handles any errors that occurs into the database applications. Finally, this video concludes what is the JDBC? JDBC is the standard database connectivity to interact with the database. Why JDBC? Before JDBC, ODBC API was the database API to connect with and execute the queries with the database. But ODBC API uses the ODBC drivers, which is written in the C language. But in the C language, supports the pointers, but Java is not supports the pointers. That's why JDBC comes into the picture. The JDBC is written into the Java programming language. Next, coming to the JDBC architecture. JDBC architecture means the Java application is written will be written into the Java JDBC API, and the JDBC API driver manager to interact with the database using by that particular database vendor, database driver, to get the data to get the code operations on that particular database. Next, what are the components available in the JDBC? There is a different components are available in the JDBC. Those are driver manager, driver and connection, statement and result set, and SQL exceptions. SQL exception. These are doing the different functionality on the JDBC components.
Thank you so much watching this video. Hope this lesson helpful to you. Keep watching our lessons. Keep writing to us. Do not forget subscribe our channel Learning Hub, because we have many sessions that would help you to develop our skills, and I will be back soon. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.